Got another thing of flooring. We got 3 floorings, and I got where the fuck is the? Oh man, where's it at? Here we go. Standard underlayments, good for all floating wood and laminate flooring. Very well. Very well. Now we have what we need. This shit is $40. It is $40 for this fucking styrofoam. But this piece is all fucked up, so I really don't want to use this one. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go. Let everyone know I'm still doing the stream. Hold on. Let's get the copyright music going too. Where is that? Yeah, there we go. All right. Flooring, stream, part 2, live now. All right. Yeah, let's finish the fucking flooring. Kitty cat, get up out of here. You can't be in here. All right, so let's just fucking get rid of this. You gotta get rid of all this shit. I need some type of scraper or some shit. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. These uneven surfaces are really gonna show. So I gotta it's just shit from the carpet with glue on it, so I can just fucking knock them down with my foot. And then we're good to go. I said this earlier, but I don't think anyone will hear. This shit is $40 for this fucking piece of underlayment that I gotta put down. It's what, 100 foot? Yeah, fuck you. 100 foot, of course. All right, so that's looking pretty level. I'm pacing around like a trapped animal. We got the dad rock in the background, the divorced dad rock going. That's good. I'm gonna sweep up the room, and then I think we can start laying down the underlayment and getting the floor going. This project, I think we started today. I don't know, it's only been like 3 or 4 hours really. So we're making pretty good time on it. I don't know if I'll get the whole floor done tonight. I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta wake up and drive an hour. I gotta drive an hour to my fucking work. I really like my job, but I don't like driving an hour. Which is why I'm doing this. I'm trying to get this house ready to rent so I can move closer to my work. So, we're sweeping. All right, yeah, we're actually looking pretty fucking good. I'm just gonna throw that out. It's just gotta be flat. We can't have any fucking shit here. vacuum real quick. There we go. All right. Let's get out the underlayment. So this shit has like, it's got the sticky strip on this side, and then it's got this fucking shit right here that like loops over itself, so you can like put it down. Yeah, you just put it down in strips. Oh, fucking. But of course, they have to put a little fucking strap on here for no fucking reason. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to take off. Of course. Where's my knife? Here we go. We got a sharp knife. You don't want to rip or pierce your underlayment. All right. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go from this direction. All right. So I'm gonna tuck it in over here, just to hold it in place. There we go. And now, I'm gonna bring that shit back. I don't even know if you guys can see this, probably not. This is probably really entertaining. All right, let me pull this shit up a little bit more. Then I'll do the super close action cam. Bam, there we go. So we're laying it. I got it kind of stuck up underneath there a little bit. We're moving over there. Kitty cat's holding it down. I really wish you wouldn't be on that concrete, but whatever. You're not gonna listen to me at all. You're never gonna listen to me, so whatever. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna finish this. Okay. So now that I've got it like this, we're crawling in our skin. These wounds, they just won't heal. Oh shit. Oh, sorry, I thought someone was at my fucking door. I was about to go scream at them. How dare they? Yeah, so we're gonna chop this. Make sure you get your finger as close to the blade as possible. Like the real experts. Like them real experts you see on HGTV and shit. All right. This is a brand new blade. It's sharp as fuck. It's a fucking razor. All right. There we go. We got that shit pretty close. It doesn't have to be perfect. Damn, dude. I worked with this fucking live shit communist fag guy for a little while, and we went into this one house that we were working on, and there was like this absolute meth head tile guy who was so fucking cool. He kind of looked like me, but older with a beard, and he was like blasting Linkin Park super fucking loud in the other room. It was like death metal Linkin Park remix, and he was just fucking slamming down some tile. And the guy I was working with was like, I wish you wouldn't play such violent music. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, crank that shit up. Hell yeah. All right. There you go, kitty cat. Lay on that part. Kitty cat, these wounds, they won't heal. Fear is how I live. Confusing what is real. Look at this. I'm almost out of this shit. What was that? Fucking 12 feet, motherfucker? Damn. Brutal. I might not even have to cut this one. What is real? Alright. I hope you guys can hear the music. I'm making references to the music, so I hope you guys can hear it. I hope I'm not just sounding like a fucking schizophrenic. Alright. So we're lining this up. We're lining up real good. Okay. So we can see the inspector is inspecting. We're going to have this. It's going to go over the top of that, and then that's sticky. We just got to pull that stuff off, and it'll stick to that. Here. So we're about to make another cut of this shit. Without cutting my finger. There we go. I'm gonna have just enough of this shit to do it. Alright. So we have that. We're going to stick this down to that. And then we go down the line and pull it and stick it together. Probably going to need some hands for that. All right. Pulling and sticking. Oh damn, I did forget to mention something, and I kind of fucked up, and I'll show you. Alright. So what I did there, overlapping the foam is not good. You're not supposed to do that. It's going to cause a high spot. What you're supposed to do is have it be offset enough so it doesn't overlap the foam like I just did there. So we're just going to keep going and pretend I didn't do that. Because you probably won't notice it once the vinyl's installed anyway. Except you're totally going to notice it once the vinyl's installed anyway. But the inspector was not inspecting. Kitty cat, what do you have to say for yourself? We can minimize it. Bring it out. There we go. You're gonna have to move. Oh my god, fucking cat here. Okay. Riveting commentary. I'm sure this is what you should probably be choosing to watch on your Wednesday nights. This is a real Wednesday night delight right here. Kitty cat. You're gonna have to move. Oh my god. Yeah, my Bale cat, Goblin would have definitely fucked my ass up. He just would have fucking attacked me if I tried to dare make him move. And that's why he lives outside now. But he's totally fine. He's gonna make another cat family out there. All right. Oh, shit. All right. We're gonna have to do that one more time. But down over on that side. All right. Oh my god, kitty cat, get the fuck out of here. I can't believe that this was $40 at Lowe's and it covers, $40 and it covers so fucking little. That's so fucking brutal. That's like almost no coverage. I'm gonna have to go to the fucking... Look that I have some left over, so I think I have just enough to cover the room, really. Kitty cat. I might have to kick you out of the room. You might have to get kicked out of the room, kitty cat. You might have to get the band hammer. All right. So I'm just gonna start sticking this shit and then I'm gonna cut it as I fucking go. Here we go. Here you go. You can see the action over here. We're sticking this shit together. This is a fucking mess. It's okay though. We like to make messes. Should be fine. Fuck. What is this, Avenged Sevenfold? I've got it on a 2000s Rock Hits playlist. So it should be all the good ones. Probably hear some fucking Nickelback. Alright, there we fucking go. Ah, shit. Okay, now I can cut the bitch. Alright. Here we are. Yeah, here we go. So we're just gonna match it up down there. If anyone's wondering why I'm recording this, it's because it's performance art. It's very important for my soul that this be done in this way. All right. Okay. There we fucking go. I need like a GoPro to tape my fucking head or something. You're missing all the action. There we go. We got this going down right there. Good enough. All right, kitty cat, we're getting close. We just need to get that area. I'm gonna grab my chair. There you go. You've been placed on the cup chair over there. Now you can watch. Oh, my back is killing me. Not really. I'm only 29 years old. I'm young, dude. I'm not dying for a long time. I hate it when people my age act like they're so fucking old. All right. Almost got it. This is probably the last piece right here, I think. And then for the fun part, the fucking flooring, dude. Everybody's favorite part. That's the most expensive part. All right. Alright, so we made it to right here, perfect. Of course I have to cut it again. I'm making pretty good headway on this project. We started today, and I might even finish today. Look at that, man. All right, shit. Look at that. We got that. I just could do that last part right there. Please tell me this is big enough. Perfect. Where's my knife? Over here. Oh, we can slice this up. That's that shit right there. Hell yeah. All right. We're doing pretty good. We got the whole floor underlayment done. We got all the tack strips up. So, I'm gonna start doing the flooring. We got the kitty cat. We're doing the grip strip flooring Traffic Master. I really hope I bought the right shit. Let me go. This shit's heavy. Click, click, boom. All right. Let's take a look. All right. Here's the Traffic Master flooring. This was a brand new restock, so these should all be good. I saw the guy put them on the pallet myself. I really hope this is the right shit that I bought too. I hope I'm not a fucking idiot. It is awesome. Yeah, it's got the paper, right? Yes. Hell yeah. So this stuff has this like sticky shit right here and on the side, so it sticks. It's like adhesive, so it sticks together. And yeah, let's take a look. We gotta throw our first piece in there. This one's a little dirty. Alright, get the fuck out of there. Nice, so. What am I gonna do here? I could chop off an end here and shove it under there. Because this side, see, it's kind of got like a recessed area right there. So I think it would be smart to do that. I think I can just break that off, which is what I'm gonna do. Let me take this chair. Alright. So yeah, you can cut this shit with just an X-Acto knife, by the way. You don't need anything crazy to cut it, all you need is a knife. And then on this part right here, you can usually just bend it over like that and it'll snap. So, and then down here, I normally score it. short of that, and it should just fucking. You can also kind of take it like this and whittle it. Maybe not the best option. There we go. Make sure to hold your fingers really close. It's not really that straight, but it doesn't really fucking matter. So it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like this. So I'm just gonna make a mark with my knife, like right around here. Yeah, right around there. And now I need something straight, so I'm gonna go grab some bits that I have. Yeah, so I'll just take a piece like this, honestly, and then I'll hold it to where it's like a 90-degree angle right there, and then I can just slice it down, and then this will just break right off. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if you guys can see me doing this, but I'm gonna slice this. Nice, and then you can just break it right over your knee. Throw that off to the side, and this piece should fit in relatively well. Let's see. I usually make them pretty tight. All right. So, yeah, we got that first piece in. Maybe not the best seam, but it's what we got. There was just a lot of shit in there. You know, like that's a really good seam right there. You know, and that's the seam that we had. So, maybe down here I'm gonna have to like, sorry. I'm trying to like jam some shit in there. There we go. That'll keep that side down and it'll stick for a minute. I don't know, that's how real pros do it actually. So how am I gonna do that right there? What I normally do is leave it till the end and I just kind of sandwich it in, which shouldn't be too hard. Let's see, which side am I gonna have right there? That'll be like that, and I can just kind of slide that shit in there, hopefully. We'll see. All right. So as far as down there, I'm just gonna fit in a piece down there after it's done. And I think what I'm gonna do, we can just grab this first one. It's gotta go in. It's gotta go in like that. And I'm just gonna knock off this. I'm gonna knock off this portion because we don't need it. It's gonna go all the way against the wall. And then we'll end up cutting some so it'll be staggered, like the pattern. That's how I've been doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this, or sort it. Alright. I'm not exactly an expert, by the way. I'm kind of a fucking idiot. but this should work pretty well. Kitty cat, what the fuck do you see over there? There's nothing over there. Are you guys seeing that? Oh my god. It is much easier to score it from this side. I will say that. There we go. Alright. So that's going all the way against the wall like that. Those little filling pieces I can kind of get later. Alright. We're going to grab the next piece. We gotta move the kitty cat. You see this, it just matches up. I'll show you, that just matches up right there. Is there a reason you're not, oh, there is a piece. All right, there you fucking go. It was stuck on something. All right. So there we go. And now I'm gonna have to cut a piece to stick in right here for sure. Oh, there's a little nail. I gotta knock this nail down. Ah, shit. Where's my fucking hammer? All right, kitty cat. Oh boy, it's flooring time. Hell yeah. Where is my fucking hammer? It's probably under all this bullshit. Oh, there it is. Oh, hell yeah. Look out, kitty cat. There we go. I fixed it. All right, so let me go grab a tape measure. Where is my tape measure? All right, we got the Craftsman tape measure going. So what I'm gonna do, let me rest on my laurels while I do this. All right. So I'm basically gonna measure from like, well, I can't get my tape measure underneath where the wall is. Can I? I think I can, yeah, so. I can basically measure like into here, and it's like 3.5 to where that piece is. And yeah, we can see there's like a little groove on the underside right here. There's a groove on the back there, like that. So we just have to measure to that. So we gotta go what? I'm gonna go 3. For this one, we need to go a little bit under, so I'm gonna go 3.25, even though it's pretty much right at 3.5. So we need to go, yeah, 3.25 from the very bottom. So from the very bottom here, we're gonna do 3.25 from this direction like that and cut it all the way. So I'm going to pull one mark down here. Three and a quarter. I almost just sliced my finger open. Anyway, what I normally like to do is I will press it in and then I'll kind of like wiggle my knife back and forth and it makes like a little dot. And you can see that little dot. You probably can't see it on camera, but for me I can see it pretty well. And then I'll do the same thing down here. I'll wiggle that little dot. Oh, that's the wrong way. We need this one, 3 and a quarter, not 2 and 3/4. Alright, so I'll put that little dot in there. And then I'll grab another full board right here. And spin it around like this. And I'll use this to chop the first board. So I'm going to line it up right there. Alright, and then we'll line it up down here. Nice. So now I'm just going to cut down this length. Cool. And now I have a sword all the way. Get rid of this. I can start breaking it. See where it's at. There we go. Get some breaking action in there. It's a little difficult, but it does work. I'll probably have to cut it here in the back too. I use my big, strong, manly hands to do this shit. I got a blister on them, but that's okay. I'm too cool. Alright. There we go. Cracking is a good sign. And then we just gotta slice that back strap right off this bastard. So now we have that strip right there, and we can put that in. A lot of effort for that shit. Very important that the floor have all this plastic on it. Let's make sure this piece, hopefully it fits. I think it's going to be tight over here. Shit. Well, I dropped my phone, but as you can see, it's very tight in this corner. So I'm going to have to take off some from this side. But that side's pretty good. So I'm just going to take my knife. And it might even be just up on this corner, because this looks pretty flat. So I'm just slicing off some here. It's a game of patience. We need just a little more. And it does appear to be just maybe in this corner, so we're going to take more. Can we make that work? I think so. I think we can do it. Alright, so I'm actually gonna, I think I'm gonna pull this one up. Just because I have that luxury. And I'm gonna insert this one. I'm gonna have to take off more. There's no way. All right. So yeah, we're gonna have to take off more from this side. All right, there we fucking go, dude. Alright. There we go, it's looking a lot better. I think I can make that work. It's a fucking long process, but whatever. A little fucked up down there. Just a little fucked up, but what are you gonna do? I guess people could say do it right, but no, not me. Never me. Alright, we're gonna have to do that probably 2 more times. And in my haste, like an idiot, I've gotten these scraps everywhere, so now they're sticking to my adhesive. Very intelligent, John. Alright. But yeah, it's easier to go this way now. You can just kind of start laying it down. So I think what I'm gonna do, just so I don't feel so disparaged, is throw this one right here. And that does kind of leave us with a fucked up seam right there. So I probably shouldn't have done that, but we're gonna do it anyway. And then what I need is a smaller one. Put something right there. You know what, we'll get it when we get to this side. You'll see what I mean, so. Oh, shit. All right, let's go over there and do this next one. This is the hardest part right here. It's easy peasy once we get past here. So we gotta do another one, 3 1/4. So where's my knife? Right over here. We'll mark it. 3 1/4. We stab it and give it a little wiggle back and forth. There we go. Down here. We stand alone against the flooring and we shall persevere. Do 3 1/4. And we'll mark it. And then we'll grab the next piece of flooring. Try not to damage it like I almost did. And then now we've got it marked. We hit our marks. One right there. One right there. Yeah. They stand alone. Oh shit, you motherfucker. Stop moving. Bastard animal. Alright, welcome back to John's Renovation Channel. Alright. Okay, there we go. Close to fucking enough. We're gonna cut it. Alright. Come all the way down. I'm gonna get it 2 times. Just to make sure we got a good cut in there. Alright. And then you just kind of break it right at that seam. Using your big, strong, manly hands. You fucking piece of shit. Ah, there we go. Just surrender. Alright. And we can slice it up. Nice. Now we're going to put this strip in here. And there's no way that works out perfectly because it doesn't. There we go. And throw this. All right. Here we go. All right. So there we go. And we have a decision to make down on this side. So right now we have it so that we can make it seamless into here. We just have to remove that shit, which is probably what we should be doing. Or we can make it so that everything cuts off right there, which is probably not the way to do it. And it matters because we have to cut that end down there. So we either pull all that carpet right there. Well, the other option, it's probably not a very good option, is to put like a bunch of those all the way down, but they're all going to be matching up right here and the pattern's going to be all fucked up. So you can't really do that. Yeah, I think we're just going to have it end right there. So I'm going to pull this one up real quick. I'm going to need both hands. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is make it stop right there at that corner, right there at that metal, and then we'll just make a transition piece later. Because I don't feel like dealing with all that shit right now. So I'm going to store this piece and get it cut. I'm going to sit down for 1 second. There we fucking go. I know I'm not on camera. We're losing subs. All right. Fuck, it's gotta be a little straighter than that. Yeah, that's what people say about me. All right. Yes, perfect. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Would you just look at it? That's going real good, okay? I won't take any criticism. I don't handle it well. Okay. Now we can take this next one. Match it up right there. Shit, it's just a little fucking. It's just a little fucking off, but it's okay. No one's ever gonna know. I'm telling you what, I'll fucking kill you. Alright. The next one's gonna be better because we're gonna do it the right way. The next floor, I mean, of course. All right. So these seams are too close together, but it's what's happening right now. So I need to cut a piece for down here. Let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna measure it. Basically 4 inches. So we're gonna go from here, we're gonna go back 4 inches. Oh, how's it going? Why am I still awake? I don't know, you're cursed, man. What did we say? I think we said, yeah, 4 inches. So we're gonna mark it right here. And then we're gonna go up. Mark it right there. I'm gonna grab my little piece. Shit, man. I'll put this right here. Yeah, slice it right on top of the new floor. Good idea, dude. All right, there we go. Nice. So we crack that. We got this here. You put that in right there. There we go. Killer content. This is what everybody wants to see. Look at that. Would you just look at that? We got this little piece right here, but that doesn't even fucking matter. We'll fix that later. You fucking piece of shit. All right. We'll probably call that one 5. Probably just 5 inches. So I gotta grab a new piece now and do that 5 inches. I hope you guys can see. We'll go here, 5 inches. I do the wiggle so that I can see the mark, 5 inches. Do the wiggle so I can see the mark. Can I see the mark? I can, awesome. So then I take my board, I line it up with the 2 marks, and I slice it. I'll slice it a few times. And you just got to make sure that the end you're measuring from fits into the end you're trying to go to. So let's see, did I make the right cut? There we go. Nice, perfect. So there we go. Why flooring? For that analog warmth? Well, I'm trying to, I think it's better than concrete. All right, so now we can come down here. We have this cut end right here, which, whatever, it's going to be fucked up in the closet, but we'll fix that with a transition or something. We'll put this one right here. Now our gaps are a little more manageable. Gotta grab a fill piece. I gotta get all these little pieces up. We can't have these. It's very hard. You keep your work area clear when you're dealing with any type of plastic, of course. All right, grab the next one. There's a small gap, which is kind of annoying, but what the fuck am I gonna do? Whatever. I think I can fix it as I go. Or maybe I could shave off a little bit of the next one or something. Let me just grab a hammer and see if I can't whack it a little bit. Probably not a great idea to whack vinyl flooring, so I have a chalk block to disperse it. Fuck. Whatever. We might just have to trim a little bit of that. Let's see. Putting this one here. This. can see it better now, right? Yeah, I think so. There we go. So let's see if I put this one down and we'll see how it looks. No, there's gonna be that gap. Someone's gonna have to give. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just trim the top of this one just a little bit. It's not really ideal. I'm gonna put the phone up here. And I'm gonna sit in the chair and we're gonna whittle this fucking thing. So I just gotta take a little bit off the top, basically. But all the way down. How well is it gonna work? Probably not well. I'm already fucking it up. It's not very even. It's not gonna work so good. I think what is gonna work good is maybe I'm going to trim the other board. I'm going to cheat it. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Alright, I think we're good, but I did fuck up this piece, so we're gonna grab the next piece. Hopefully I have enough for one extra piece that I fucked up. Hopefully. But I think we've corrected the issue for the most part. That looks a lot better. I don't know, maybe I'm just wishful thinking, but any gaps, I'm gonna come back in here and fill it with wood filler. It'll be perfectly fine. No one's even gonna notice. All right. Put down the next one. There's a little piece of something in there, awesome. Yeah, that's the worst part of installing this, if anything gets in the adhesive part. That's the part that sucks. But yeah, that's how it's going. So, nice, now we just need to go down there and cut those. Average vinyl flooring experience over here. So that was, what, 1 box of flooring? I have 2 more boxes. I feel like that's not gonna do it. I feel like I'm gonna have to spend another fucking $100 on flooring, which is just brutal. Just absolutely brutal. All right. Alright, grab all this. Nice. There we go. So we just got to keep rocking. We got to measure those, cut them, throw on the next rung, cut it, get all that shit, and keep going. Jeez. Probably be better to do it this way. Oh shit. Fuck me. There we go. Now you got a good view of what's going on. All right. Let's grab the next fucking thing. Alright, slice it. Work that shit open. I'm just gonna grab a few pieces. Move them in close. What does that say? Measure once, cut twice? Yeah, of course. Yeah. This shit's fucking heavy, by the way. Alright, motherfucker. What do we got? Looks like we're saying 8 and 8. So we gotta go off one of these bastards. No, I'll give you 8 and 8. Alright. And what I will do on some of them is I'll just mark them like that. And then I'll just take this 90. Slim that down. Snap it. Slam it on in there. There we go. This was 8 and 8. Where's the next one? Let's go 8 and a half. Throw this here. Gotta go in there. There we go, we got that one in there. All right, we take the two that we cut. We bring this one down here. Match that one up. Grab the next new one. Throw that shit in. We got our next Tetris block. Nice. Let's see, we're gonna go what is that? 12 and 12 and 3/8, sorry. 12, 1, 2, 3/8 right there. Mark it. Take the 90. Yeah, right there. Alright, there we go. We're going to take this one, some of them right here, like that. We'll take this last new one, put that right on in there. All right. Look at that. Good luck with the flooring. Yeah, good luck, man. Have fun with your sleeping. I gotta sleep too. I should be fucking getting asleep, but I'm all fucking amped up to do some flooring. All right. There we go. Get another one in there. I'm gonna grab a few. Completely different shit. Completely different shit. All right. Hell yeah, man. slicing on the motherfucker. So you're underneath. Alright, so what are we doing here? 16 and 3/4. Alright. 16. 16 and 3/4. Right there, we slice it. We're gonna take this marker 90. Slam it down. And then we're gonna break it. It's gonna fit in perfectly because we're that fucking cool. There we go. Now we have the next one ready. Throw that shit in. Get rid of this. Take that. The next room. Sometimes I wish she was you. I guess we never really moved on. Hearing your name, it sounds so sweet. Alright. Okay, you motherfucker. Alright. Oh man. This is the last box of flooring that I have. Hold on. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. You can look at the amazing floor. All right, man. I think it's going really good. I think we're doing a pretty good job. I am fucking tired though. All right, let's get it. What is this going to be? Let's go 12. 12 and 3/8. 12 and 3/8. All right, I'm gonna grab this. All right. 12. Twelve and 3/8. Yeah. Let's slam it down, man. What's this next one? So 21 and an 8. Mark it. Alright, we'll slice it. 90. 21 and 8. Alright, and we'll bam, cut the motherfucker. This one, that one, gotta go down there. These should go up here. All right, that one's right there. Ow, shit, I just hit my fucking blister. I'm blistering. All right. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Come on. It's gotta fit. I haven't made one wrong cut yet. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right. Hell yeah, dude. Awesome. What do you think of that? It's looking pretty good. All right, shit, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah. I just spent a whole bunch of money on this flooring. Woo-hoo. Woo. All right. This is my last box of flooring, dude. Oh my God. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna put up the next one. gonna go. Let's go 16. 16 and 5/8. I don't know why that was so hard for me. All right. 16. 16 and 5/8. Grab that. 16 and 5/8. Piece goes down there. This piece goes up over here. That's going right there. Grab that. And what do we got? We're gonna go from here. It's looking like 26 inches. Hell yeah. Grab that. 26. You mark it. I need that piece. Slice it, throw that shit down there. Move that shit up over here. And slam it on in there. Yeah, we're looking good. All right. Grab the next one. There we go. Gotta move this over that side. There we go. All right. We're gonna get this next one in too. While we're down here. There we go. This is so much fucking work. So much fucking effort. Look at all that though. Damn. I think it's like 16 pieces per thing. Holy shit. See what we got here. 29 and 5/8 probably. Yeah, 29 5/8. 29 and 5/8 right there. Let's see. It's a perfect fit every time because I'm a perfect genius. And then we're gonna grab that, put up the next one. All right. Let's go 20. Hell yeah. That's why they call me average flooring enjoyer. And I gotta grab the next one, I should. Feel so alive for the very first time, and I think I can fly. All right, you motherfucker. There we go. What do we got here? Let's go 33. What is that? 33 3/8. Yeah, I think so. 33 and 3/8. Score it. Oh man. Shit. Here we go, 33 and 3/8. Oh, there's something on the floor right here. For fuck's sake. All right, grab this little piece. We're gonna slam that in right up on over here. Bam, right there, hell yeah. Yeah, shit. All right. Nice, dude. That's looking really good. Huh. That's 3 boxes. I should have bought a 4th box. I really should have. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for tonight. Damn, dude, that sucks. Floor unfinished, but we came a long way. Flooring is much better than when we started, which was gross carpet, so. Oh, man. I think that's going to be it for me. I think I'm going to end the stream. So, later, y'all.